All right, we've got some developing daytime drama.
State Representative Dan Mao, you never got back to me about the district attorney breaking the law.
I'm not going to either.
Why is that?
Because of you secretly filming me one time, then sabotaging me.
In public, secretly filming you, sabotaging you?
Tell me that you have me on film, and I didn't say anything. You tried to make me look bad, so you could take your
You spoke.
turn around and go somewhere else.
When we last left off, we had just served our district attorney via mail, sidestepping the expensive service by U.S. Marshal.
The defendants have 21 days to respond and 60 days if they waive service by marshal.
All right, so y'all ready for the plot twist? I'm not suing over civil rights violations for police retaliation.
I don't care about Texas. You're in Pennsylvania. You need to have a Pennsylvania driver's license.
Foreignwalt?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah, there's one of your officers hiding child rape kit pictures, and you're over here following us out of here after I report this.
I'm suing for racketeering. RICO! The district attorney and state police routinely selectively remit evidence that incriminates local cronies and extorts me with prejudicial charges to cover it up.
But you have county police authority, arrest authority in the entire county as a Commonwealth sheriff. You can arrest these guys and charge them for criminal conspiracy. You can arraign them. You can do that. And you can let the district attorney deny it, and then that'll be on him. This is the same thing that I've gotten from the state police.
My video that keeps getting pulled here shows the local attorney's daughter repeatedly break into my house and plant drugs, sending me to jail twice on the same charges.
When the cops get called, I can show them documented evidence of it all. So just go. I know you're crazy. Go away. Go.
Both times the charges were completely thrown out, with Crazy Pants never being cited for her crimes.
It turns out she's also a distant relative of the governor.
In a completely separate case, less than a year later, I was chased across a Walmart parking lot and stabbed by a local crony repeat violent offender, and the cops lost 2 CCTVs of the incident.
Let my assailant plead out to the equivalent of a push, then illegally wipe his sentence from his record by admitting him to a program for non-violent offenders.
Watch me bump into my still armed assailant at the grocery store and him admit to everything.
Who are you tied into?
Nobody really.
Really? So how'd you get off for stabbing me?
Well, I'm not off. I actually.
Yeah. You got off with murder, pulling your pistol on me.
Well, I'm sorry.
So you're an EM?
It's so illegal
that no DA will even sign their name to it.
In both of these incidents, the state police and DA selectively remitted evidence and filed charges,
thereby setting a pattern of conspiracy to extort me.
Now, typically, a federal court wouldn't hear this case, allowing the state of Pennsylvania to keep this quashed in-house. However, I have not, nor never will be, a Pennsylvania resident. Hell, I wouldn't wipe my ass in the woods with Pennsylvania.
Here we go.
And since Pennsylvania repeatedly did this to an out-of-state veteran,
allows me to pursue this case in federal court.
High five! We are now playing a game I like to call I win, you lose. Alright, so now that we're caught up with the formalities, let's put on our powdered wig and play lawyer. After serving my district attorney,
she lawyered up, waived service by marshal, and responded to my complaint within 60 days.
As expected, her lawyer is attempting to throw my case out by motioning to dismiss my claim,
on the grounds that plaintiff has failed to state a claim upon which relief can be granted, and that defendants are entitled to qualified immunity.
As per rules of federal civil procedure, her lawyer submitted a brief explaining the legalities of the motion. Frankly, the 13-page document hurts my brain, so I'm going to let Leo take legal lead on this one. Here you go, buddy.
By the power of analysis!
Basically, defense is stating that my demands are unrelievable because nobody violated the law, because they're entitled to qualified immunity, which makes my demands unrelievable. Excuse me, this lawyering lip is making me sick. Ugh. Damn, dude, you're pretty good at that attorney business. You take that back! So in my response, I have to find legal precedents that break this cycle of lunacy and lawlessness. Check it out in my brief.
I claim the defendants did violate RICO via threat of extortion, thereby exempting them from qualified immunity for knowingly breaking the law.
Now I have to back these claims up, So I submitted the video of the governor's distant relative repeatedly breaking into my house to plant drugs as an exhibit.
Here is the weed you wanted, and the reason I came over here.
Oh my God! That's not all I had to say. I have to
Answer the
pull out my
question
phone.
until I
Go. Out.
You're
Go.
pushing me.
Yeah, you're fucking trespassing. I told you not to come in. I told you 3 times.
You told me
not
to come here to
in.
drop off your weed. You're fucking weed. You're a fucking idiot.
Along with the police report showing the extreme prejudice of the evidence submitted and charges filed, which violates Title 18 Pennsylvania Criminal Code Section 3923, extortion, to take or withhold action as an official.
That's extortion. That falls under racketeering. Now, where's this pattern? Good point, Leo. And we have Pennsylvania State Police pooper Christopher Ashley to thank for this one.
Cue Exhibit C. This is the second police report that Trooper Ashley copied and pasted from his report weeks before, thereby establishing a pattern of extortion by selectively remitting evidence and filing charges.
Which conveniently brings me to my next point to address, qualified immunity. If we actually look into the legal precedents,
we'll see that qualified immunity provides ample protection to all but the plainly incompetent or those that knowingly break the law.
You see, I cite this in my brief.
I even afford the defense which category they wish to choose, plainly incompetent or knowingly break the law.
But the power of the powdered wig isn't done yet. You ready for the daytime TV drama?
Right before I go home to Texas to drum up some support, I get an email from Pennsylvania Deputy Attorney General Jonathan Blake motioning me to restate my claim.
Huh? Hey Leo, you ever heard of this guy? Nah, but he's with the Attorney General's office. Those lawyer fucks have ignored all of your criminal complaints. Go submit him some evidence.
So I respond inquiring why I was never notified of him being counsel for defense and forwarding my criminal complaints and videos.
Shortly thereafter, I get his motion and brief via snail mail.
In it, he calmly dismisses on technicality the 56 pages of criminal evidence that I submitted with my claim. See here? No cover page.
By the power of analysis!
This is coming from the Attorney General, Pennsylvania's top law enforcement official.
And his legal explanation for ignoring this is that the police report that shows dude chasing me down and stabbing me, and the court docket showing his illegal sentence for non-violent offenders, is that they don't have a cover sheet. That is some Bush League shit, but the AG's incompetence doesn't stop there. Turns out I've never received paperwork from the Attorney General because he e-filed everything. Well, you know, that is pretty typical. This is the 21st century. Yeah, but I am not nor never will be a Pennsylvania attorney. Hell, I wouldn't wipe my ass in the woods with a Pennsylvania lawyer.
Here we go.
Which means I'm not signed up for e-file. And he never snail mailed me the documents. Oh shit. The Deputy Attorney General failed to follow federal rules of civil procedure? Yep. But not only that, his failure to follow federal rules of civil procedure opened him up for default judgment. $30 million. Does that mean we can finally get a boat?
Instead of fishing out of your hillbilly land yacht?
Nah, I don't get thrown out. But all's not lost. Remember the game we're playing. I win, you lose, Pennsylvania.
We'll see here where Pennsylvania's top law enforcement official explains his inability to complete criminal puzzle pieces.
So we'll send an undeniable legal brief of instructions to help him complete his ages 3 and up puzzle.
Whereby we properly submit exhibits showing a police report where dude chases me down and stabs me, pleads out to harassment, and is illegally offered a sentence only open to non-violent offenders by an unnamed district attorney, which is then illegally approved by Judge Thomas Campbell, which violates PA Code 234, Rule 301, governing the rules for accelerated rehabilitative disposition.
And we'll attach that to a cover sheet for exhibits and send it out. Grenade! Ah! Don't worry, audience. That grenade wasn't for you. Haha, just joking. Look, it's fine. The spoon's still attached. That grenade only works if those documents come across your desk and you're a Pennsylvania attorney.
Ooh, yeah!
Check out PA Code 204, Rule 8.3, Reporting Professional Misconduct. Part A, a lawyer that knows another lawyer has committed a violation of the rules of professional conduct shall inform the appropriate authority. Part B, a lawyer who knows a judge has committed a violation shall inform the appropriate authority.
Dang, so any Pennsylvania attorney that has this come across their desk is legally mandated to report this?
Ah! All right, let's see who we got here. Attorney General Josh Shapiro, Deputy Attorney General Jonathan Blake, and Chief Deputy Attorney General Karen Romano.
High five! Did y'all see that right there? That was I win, you lose, Pennsylvania. These lawyer fucks didn't know what game they were even playing.
Hot potato.
I win, you lose. But this wig done got itchy, and we got a lot of stuff to do keeping up with the lawsuit, the channel, and our investigations.
Get him, buddy.
So if you like this story, make sure you click subscribe and share this story with your friends. And just like Epstein, our story is suppressed by the state, the police, and the media.
I'd like to make a complaint about official conspiracy. I can do that. You gonna take down your notepad and pencil and write it down? You didn't bring it out. You're unprepared?
I just wanted to speak with you.
No, I actually have my private investigation that I ran. If you want to give a couple of your detectives this.
He's a repeat violent firearms offender. You guys aren't worried about this? You're not worried about Officer Moore? You're not worried about this?
Yeah, that's a visual thing. Yeah.
Right, so if he was visually behind us, how would he tell that there's an inspection sticker out on the front of the vehicle? Dude, I would be one of these guys that's dead you'd be having a ceremony for if I didn't disarm this guy of his pistol.
That could very well be.
And everything's just totally nonchalant about what transpired.
That is not something that we can help you.
You absolutely can charge people with criminal conspiracy.
There's nothing I can do.
You can call the state police. You can call the state police, and they said that if you called, they would investigate.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, Trooper Matthew Barrett did. I have the phone. Do you want to talk to him?
No,
Why not?
because I'm not going to get in the middle of this.
Just like Epstein, it's only going to break the cycle if you share this story peer-to-peer. And speaking of Epstein, check out my investigation video here that shows the same investigator that lost the 2 CCTVs of my stabbing also lose child rape kit pictures to throw the case for his buddy 5 days before it goes to trial in the state capitol. This is some ugly shit, folks, but it's real, and it needs your help. Remember, sharing is caring.
So I get a bite. He gets a bite. Watch his face. And he gets a bite. And he tries to take some of mine. Wait, I get a bite. I get a bite. And dog gets a bite. And he tries to eat mine. You don't eat peppers, dog.